Oh no.
Okay.
Homer arrived. Hey, I can be heard on the stream. Welcome, everyone. The wonderful race we have today. War versus LP3.
Definitely
How
gonna
is
be.
everyone doing?
This is going to be a good one. And not much time between the two of them at all. Anything can go wrong.
9 places on the leaderboard, like not even 2 minutes. 2 minutes? Not even 2 minutes. Math is hard.
That's not even a poo cutscene. And let's be realistic, we've seen a lot of missed cutscenes recently.
Yeah, that tends to happen in the tourney. There's 6 cutscenes per race, so like, I mean, as long as we don't have runners playing on 60 in the race, odds are someone is gonna miss a cutscene.
Yeah,
It's just how it is.
Not even wrong.
Alright, I think we should just get it started as soon as possible. We've had so many races. We should just get it started as soon as possible. We've had so many races.
If both
runners are ready. Sorry.
Go on, you can do it.
I think we're saying the same thing. But yeah, are both runners ready? I'll keep the mute chat open. Can deafen and get a Twitch chat countdown. Yeah.
Want to do a Twitch chat countdown?
Okay, you just deafen. Okay. Wait, no, don't, not Amber. He can't hear me. I'll do the count. Is Warb ready? I don't wanna. I'm assuming she's ready, but I don't want to go too early. They're both at the screen, so I'm just gonna go. I'll say it out loud and go. All right. So 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm not gonna lie, genuinely for a laugh, before you were gonna go 6, 12, 1, go.
That was the greatest countdown in Speed Simpsons history. Alright, and I guess I'll deafen Warb. I think she wants to hear commentary. I don't know.
Probably not. I know that'd be extremely off-putting. So, my money's on LP3. He started the cutscene first.
Cola.
True. RTA advantage. It gives, if you have the stream open while you're racing, it gives you like a makes you feel better being ahead, you know? Looking at you, so the RTA advantage does help.
I do get that, but sometimes as well, having it open and then seeing you're behind can also be very detrimental. It can put you in a bad state of mind.
Yeah.
Top hat
Depends, I guess.
Not a very good driver.
Neither
Sure.
runner are doing bush strat. I am disappointed.
I mean, Warp tried.
Oh, I'm even more disappointed then.
Let's do this thing.
You're ruthless.
Let's roll.
I wasn't fully paying attention. I was switching.
Oh, LP3's going for it now.
Let's go. I was switching
hits...
between 2 streams there. My bad.
Ooh, he does get it though. So already you're gonna have time advantage over Warp.
Yeah, so that's already a huge advantage for LP. Let's go.
Yeah. Not
I
only
know who I'm putting
having
my donuts on now.
uh I'm going to be like faithful to Warb and hope that LP3 misses a cutscene. I'm joking. I shouldn't say that.
In your face.
Yeah, 213 for LP. 219 for War.
Not gonna lie, if I saw any of those times on my screen, I'd be disappointed.
It's still early. Anything can
Yeah,
happen. It's a Speed
Well, it's
Simpsons
about
race.
time.
that is true.
Considering I missed it, but you said that Warb missed Bush Strat and went for it. So that's like 9 seconds. So considering that, she's made up some ground.
That is true, and having it gone to begin with, she would save time in petty theft here rather than just doing the traditional,
What's next?
normal,
Cooler.
boring
I
way.
gave it to Barney.
It has been so long since I have done a commentary on Speed Simpsons. It's weird.
Welcome back.
It's been like last tourney. Last tourney was fun. This tourney's been off to a really fun start.
Now I
Almost
need
better.
stupid picture of a stupid fan.
It is really nice actually returning to Speed Simpsons. Not gonna lie, I haven't been here since last year, and it does feel nice to come back.
Okay, last one. Now where did I leave Rod's stupid inhaler?
Tourney is always fun. Everyone comes back, plays the game.
Sometimes improves.
Everyone gets PBs around this time of year because everyone comes back.
354 from Warp, that's really good.
Eat my dust! I wish I had a dog with a saddle. Planners, look! I am too smart. I am too smart. SMRT.
405 completion for LP3. And a 409 completion from Warp. That's not bad at all things considered.
Yeah, 4 or 5 seconds. Now going into more important strat. First actual strat of the run. You think I'm talking about Office Space and Smithers? No,
Lenny push.
this Lenny push. You can lose like up to 2 whole seconds if it goes wrong.
I mean, you can lose a lot more than that if it goes drastically wrong.
This is true.
Come and get me. I'll
Wolf
take
getting
Both runners.
Yeah.
Barney,
You
can I-
good Lenny pushes. LP's slightly better, but it doesn't make much of a difference.
Crushing. Sweet.
So, this is where we're gonna see a big time difference here. LP3 going for
Nothing lasts
Mr.
forever.
Plow King over here. I'm gonna correct myself. And we'll be getting a glass truck. Now, I don't know about you, but I hate this car for Office Space.
The thing is, typically the traffic car route is slower, but using the glass truck optimally, as I say optimally, she takes a wrong turn into the wall. It's almost as fast. I think
Oh, I don't
you
like
can
this.
two-shot it if you get lucky.
And not with this car damage, you can't.
You could car bomb it.
That is also true.
Let's go.
Actually. Wait,
It's
oh,
gonna
wait,
blow up too. This isn't that slow. It's definitely gonna blow up. Let's
Oh,
go.
this-
Warp takes the lead.
This is actually really fast, albeit costing them a few coins.
How can I
I'm surprised the glass truck didn't blow up sooner. I thought that would have been even faster.
mess up later?
That's pretty potent, not gonna lie. Or not getting button jump straight away, so it's gonna mess up the cycle a little bit.
Not like anyone likes
Oh.
LP3.
Well, I thought
Interesting.
Warp had ESS. I'm not sure what happened. If you have ESS, typically you don't need to
this mess up later.
jump on the button.
Maybe Warp lost it during Office Space.
How come I broke you?
It's possible.
Or just never got it.
I've personally just had lapse of judgments before and done button jump after using ESS.
Yeah.
Things happen in races. you're not fully paying attention or under pressure. I missed what happened though. So advantage LP by like a second or two.
True. Guff, I'm not quite sure, but comms don't have comms don't have audio. I don't know if that's something you know about.
I didn't even realize.
I
had it muted, yeah.
I realized. I just didn't know if it was an issue or not. Because I've played this game a bit too much that I can kind of fill my own audio in.
Marge, that black van
Yeah, I
is
kind of know
spying
what's
on
being
us.
said.
Oh,
I can play it in my head.
You're so sexy.
Oh, homie,
when
you're so
paranoid.
sexy when you're paranoid. You see?
Piece of cake.
See, I know what's being said.
No worries, Guff.
Smashing time.
It's
I
smashing
need
time.
speed
And
thinking.
LP3 doesn't get the phone box. I'm disappointed. So, optimally here, LP3 just missed 9 coins.
Bump onto a school bus. Unfortunate. This is also, in terms of Homer 1, a pivotal mission. In the long scheme of things, doesn't lose that much time when the van crashes a couple times, but it kind of sucks to get off to a bad start when the van crashes.
Yeah.
Pausing and unpausing to get the wasp, so shows that she's using the wasp cycle thingamajigger.
The funny red box.
Yeah, that's the name for it. Funny red box. The time wasps. Interesting nip.
Yeah. I haven't seen that manip done in quite a while.
Whatever
Especially
works. I think the logic is that you're keeping your speed and not hitting the brake there.
It allows you to maintain momentum. LP3
Whatever
decided
works.
not to just go for it. Warp just went for it. Gets one of the wasps, gonna get ESS here. LP3 getting about 4 coins from the second wasp, but no ESS.
So talented and good looking.
So LP in the lead, warping, but then warp taking the lead.
No warp cancelled the mission. Yeah, no, warp's not happy about that. Now, in my opinion, this is the most pivotal mission in Homer 1.
Storm is easy. If you miss Office Space, at least, yeah, if you miss Office Space, you're losing like at least 10 seconds or more. It could go worse. If you don't make the shortcut, it's like 6 seconds.
If you think Bone Storm is easy, I need you to teach me the ways. I suck at this mission. I practiced this for half an hour and got no better than when I started.
It's easy. I think one thing I see runners do that is slow is maybe hitting the Bone Storm truck at the wrong times and stuff like that. If you've watched someone do it that's really fast at it, they'll hit the Bone Storm truck as it's turning or when it's slowing down. It's more likely to do more damage, or I don't know. Hitting it on the corners of the truck too could help, things like that. This is a close race though. We are basically tied.
Yeah, practically neck and neck. Actually, not even practically. This is neck and neck.
Yeah, I think they're actually tied.
Yeah. Not anymore. Yeah.
You're going for the wasp. Good try. A for effort. More likely to. Yeah, you're more likely to actually get that wasp if it's the one in the back. I
Yeah.
think with family sedan, but it definitely still can get it.
Only like
With
1 second between the two of them.
Bart Simpson at
Yeah.
your service.
So there was a sports car for LP3, but decided just to go for the honor roller. Warb getting a sports car, so is going to be saving a little bit of time over LP3 here.
Right not.
Afraid so.
That's very smart on what LP3 just did there, actually.
Time for some road rage.
Yep. Usually, Skinner will spin out if you give him a little bump or let Skinner bump you.
Yeah,
Totally awesome.
very smart play from LP3 there.
Interesting.
Is he planning on taking the taxi?
I just look over at Warp, and Warp almost got ran over as she was going into the DMV.
Yeah, hate to see it.
Saved, but also, yeah, you do hate to see it.
Fine by me.
Especially on 100. I don't see it often on 100.
Skinner does what Skinner wants. I believe Skinner, I don't know if it's bugged or if it's intended, but I've heard someone, and please don't quote me on this, but I've heard someone say that, like, the acceleration or the top speed on the Skinner car in 2-1 is bugged, and it's why Skinner goes really, really fast and sometimes follows you and most of the time doesn't, but it's really inconsistent. The top speed is, like, unlimited, or the acceleration or something like that.
I think it's based on the car that you have. I'm not sure.
I'm not 100% sure. It's a really strange one.
I think also, I don't quote me on this as well, but I think the acceleration also increases depending on the car you're using from the mission. Because I know that it can keep up with some of the fastest cars, which makes no sense in any way, shape, and form.
Yeah, you can get followed in, like, New Game Plus, the open wheel race car. I think it's less likely. It's just if Skinner can just take a perfect line and there's nothing you can do.
Pretty much the same as ASM then.
Yeah.
Skinner does what Skinner wants to do, and if he decides he wants to ruin your day, he's gonna do it.
You're all mine.
LP3,
LP
no,
skipping the bend. I think he normally does that.
that's weird, because it's like, it's 3 coins and it ain't that slow. Even if you smash into the wall in reverse with the momentum, it ain't that slow.
I think his logic is just maybe when he goes for the bend, a lot of the time he hits the wall, so maybe avoiding doing that entirely is worth it. I don't know what the CPS is if you get it and crash. I just know it's fast if you don't.
I tend not to really bother. I'll head on, smash into the wall and use the momentum to back up.
I think both of them missing the first freebie in Vox. Unfortunate.
Yeah, both of them not getting it.
Woo, nice one. Whee!
Still neck and neck. LP is slightly in the lead now. Getting the second freebie.
Oh yeah.
Same with Warp. Okay. Reverse is into the finish. Let's go.
I gotta play both.
No!
You got it.
Yeah, hate to see it.
And the sports car is, like, still loaded in because the camera is
Depleting.
facing the sports car. So she just opts to get in the taxi. That was the best decision she could have made there, but honestly, it stinks. Someone ping Falco.
Oh yeah, Taxi, he hates it, doesn't he?
It's the funny.
Ooh, LP3 having a bit of an issue there. Black Van goes through nicely, but LP3 deciding to try an Austin Powers hit. Gotta go the fast way. LP3's gonna follow to make sure it don't get stuck.
Or picking up the sports car.
That hurts.
I don't know if the black van is gonna go the right way here, though, or the way you want it to go.
I don't think it will either. It shouldn't. Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Bart Simpson.
Yeah, so now you probably miss out on a wasp.
Oh, it's going super slow way. Oh no.
Okay, so now you can get the wasp, but yeah, it's really slow.
Honestly, honestly, if you've picked up a taxi, you just really need to accept it until you get to Kearney or Wiggum, and then just grab a sports car after talking to Wiggum, or just suck it up and just use the taxi for the whole mission. Like, it's not that bad.
Oh, it kind of...
Hey, Snake, what's
The
It's-
black man turned on the map like it was gonna soft lock for a second, and then I think it just bumped into a traffic car. I don't think it actually was going to. And now hit and run. This whole mission has been very scary for Warb.
I mean, it ain't over yet. It's probably gonna be a bust for Warp.
Eat ass,
This
old ass
entirely depends on where the police car spawns, or if it despawns.
It didn't despawn.
loser.
No, it's fine.
It's still kind of close.
Yeah, no, it's
And
fine.
avoided. Let's go.
Falco coming my race next. How should I use taxi? No, 100%. But like
If I were
every mission.
personally, if I were racing Falco, I would use a taxi every chance I had in part 1,
Yeah, no, like just do it. Even if you can do it for monkeys, do it for monkeys. It'd be funny.
just to rattle them.
Simpson,
So if they look over and see that you're using a taxi, they know it's personal.
It'd be funny if you picked up a taxi for monkeys. You'd be like, that would annoy them to no end. And
I
know
would
it.
use it for sellouts.
Would you actually?
Yeah, you can get good split times using the traffic cars with car bomb collision, and they're not they can keep up. The sellout cars are very slow, and they can keep up with the sellout cars. So
Yeah,
LP almost having a bit of a skill issue, fleet of struck moment, but recovers it.
Bit of a skill issue. Choosing not to despawn there is just gonna like drive straight through.
Also not resetting his car.
Doesn't need to if the train's going back.
Yeah, this is true. I think he was going for the car wash wasp there. I didn't catch if he made menu or
He did
to make it have
menu.
collision.
He
Yeah,
did.
so that's
he just-
unfortunate.
It's just it was his lineup. His lineup was a little too far left to get it. I'm assuming he'll go for gazebo here. Yeah.
I imagine, yeah. Oh, Warb stuck.
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure what happened.
cheeseburgers. Perfection. Thy name is Bart.
It's like one of those things you look away for a split second and something
Yeah.
interesting.
Oh, Warb is sideways now. What did we miss? Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, uh-oh. That don't work, Warp.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Nice driving, man.
Well, they got the
You can
wasp.
still go through the fountain here and just Apu has now turned the opposite way, so it's gonna take a minute. Okay.
Apu, definitely not driving the best.
Showing experience though, knowing how to back it up. I don't
Yeah.
think she could have backed it up any faster. Definitely, the escape could have gone better, but I mean, what can you do with those two traffic cars?
Not really much of anything, and like, it's one of those things you just gotta suck it up and accept it.
It's so dumb, especially happening in a race like this. It just never happens. It obviously does, but it's very rare.
Like, to be fair, in a race setting, you just gotta accept that, like, funky stuff is gonna happen. You just gotta suck it up and take it. For example,
having
LP3
some issues.
having the stairs want to eat his wheels.
I think the Wasp had just enough collision to slow his car down.
That
Cause
barely
him to get
worked.
stuck.
That barely worked, and if that was any other FPS, he would not have had the speed to get up there.
Well, LP is in the lead by like 50 seconds now.
Sellouts can change that though.
He was practicing sellouts right before the race, so we'll see if that affects anything. And we'll never actually know if it affects anything, but I can play into it as a commentator. He has a good sellouts. I can be like, yeah, well, he was practicing, so that's why I saw him do it. Or also getting the box. That was really clean.
Yeah. Warp also having a lot better queens, I'd want to say, than LP3. Because Warp has 2 boxes and 3 wasps with 662 coins already. Whereas LP3 had 692 finishing the mission.
Warp already has more coins, yeah. It has coins to pick up here still.
You're choosing just not to go for the wasp. Wants to save a bit of time. Don't blame them, their coins are like really good at the moment. May also choose to skip this wasp here, and it wouldn't.
This one is fast. You're already on foot, I guess. LP got a nice hit on the first car.
Yeah.
First car is pretty free, but that'll save like a second or two on your average first car, usually, being able to blow it up like that.
Having a
Nice
juicy
hit on the
second hit.
car.
It's gonna be a free hit, isn't it? Yeah.
So cool. Oh, this is too cool for school. Take that. Eat my dust, dust eater.
Nice hit on the third car. It looks like it's one hit.
This is gonna be a really good sellout. Yeah. Oh
Very
boy.
nice. Surprised that blew up with the angle that he hit the car on.
I should do that more often.
Warb also off to a decent start.
Damn automatic transmission.
And LP is gonna be able to go through the shortcut. 6:32. Pretty good.
Very respectable time. Definitely having a better second car than Warp. Second car's going to be getting away from Warp here. Gonna get a pretty nice backup on Krusty Burger, but it is trying to get away from her. I should be able to go back.
Blows up a traffic car with it. Let's go.
Well done.
Didn't get any coins though.
Goes what? Wouldn't be so
Having a
much
bit of
fun.
a floppy hit.
And the one pause.
That's Pog.
I need to find. Let's just do
That's
this.
pretty optimal to get the destruction like that. Both of them having really good fourth cars and first cars, to be fair. 628 destruction. Not as
It's
good
gonna
as
be what, 20 seconds or not even 10 seconds to LP's sellouts? Considering the almost terrible or catastrophic, better word, second car. It's a really good sellouts.
Yeah.
All in all, it's pretty mediocre with the including it, but depends how you look at it.
You take what
Glass
you give
half
it.
full or empty.
Now, can you tell me if you've seen my pointy-headed nuisance?
I don't like how many pauses she's doing.
Coins are really good too, yeah. Gets the cutscene. So it's still anyone's race.
Time to move.
I don't know. I just get paranoid when I see someone pause so many times in the first cutscene.
Recyclable.
Part 1 is scary. I think it, I want to say that the rates the last tournament that each cutscene was missed was like somewhere between 40 and 50% for part 1, and like, it's probably lower. Probably around like 40 or 30%, and like 10 to 20% for the other cutscenes.
LP3.
I think it's just a cursed cutscene. I think everyone misses it from time to time.
Yeah. LP3 not doing the new warp, so it'd be interesting.
I don't think it's actually faster.
I don't
think
even.
I
I
think
know
it's
for
like the same time.
Go, girl.
I know for a fact though that if you do the new warp, the car in the parking area where Millhouse is the second time doesn't despawn, and that can actually really mess you over.
I think it's whatever you're used to. It could maybe. I've heard people say that doing the new warp makes the log cycle here that LP is passing by easier to time, but I don't think it matters too much
I just
as
think
long
it's
as you're not crashing into walls. Interesting route decision here.
You have a gift for speed.
the worst
We
thing.
need
I've
someone.
seen.
We need someone to time that though. Oh, I'm not sure what happened there with the phone booth. Still, like 50 seconds, I'd say. I would guess between the two of them.
I'm shocked that Warp got in the car there while being just standing on the wheel. $902 coins before beach. Quite potentially could skip Krusty Lou here. LP3 is going to be skipping Krusty Lou.
LP3, not with the greatest coins, but LP3 is LP3.
Warp is going to skip Beach Box, and I'm assuming getting Krusty Lou. Or they're going to just skip both and just go for it.
Hoodlums put pornography in the bridal magazines.
I don't even know at this point.
Thank goodness for seatbelts.
Eat pickup, city boy.
That is not how you do Bonfire LP3.
I am a lean, mean,
Can still work,
Yeah,
but probably loses 10 to 20 seconds, depending on how he's able to recover it. It says, typically if this happens, you can save a bit of time on restarting the mission if you just keep aiming for the car door handle, the little white bar
Yeah.
where Cletus's head is.
Uh,
It'll usually drop.
Jiminy crickets.
Let's see if Warp gets a better Bonfire here.
That was pretty cool. But Bart's still missing, and I'm no closer to finding him.
Perhaps you should consult
Much
Professor
cleaner.
Observatory.
Yeah.
This one's sideways as well, yeah, but
Except why I
it's in
ever
this track.
came to this jerk-
Alfie is surfing on a traffic car. Let's go.
LP3, that's inappropriate. Also getting lost for a little bit there, so losing a bit of time on getting into the observatory too.
Professor, easy as pie. The number, that is.
So he is still in the lead, but not by as much.
Grandpa.
Let's see what car he gets from the lottery today. A budget Ford Focus.
Double budget Ford Focus.
Hey?
He got two of them. You hate to see it. Doing the bridge, lake, river jump, whatever you call it. River dance.
Bridge
Okay,
jump.
that one, the last one I said, that's it.
Oh, we see a Ute in play. Will they take the Ute?
Let's just do this.
Yes. I feel like this is the best car to do rock skip.
I think technically, oh, they're doing the thing. I think this is also almost just as fast or more consistent, but like a second slower. That was cool.
It's pretty fast if you're consistent at doing this fast.
Yeah. I think so. In theory, the fastest car to go over the rocks and get the wasp in the box is the sports car because it's the fastest car, but it's probably not the most consistent. So the Ute usually the way to go.
That's slow for Warp. Not getting a good hit on the tree there. Gonna back it up here though, the bridge.
Luckily, the first car is easy to back up.
Getting a
Yeah,
nice.
LP's. Yeah, LP's second car was nice. First car I think was pretty okay. On for a decent split if the third goes good.
Yeah, LP3 fighting to maintain his lead here.
Safe and sound.
It's
That's
pretty
fine.
good, but it's facing the wrong direction.
Uh-oh.
You might have to ground pound it. Yeah.
Maybe a soy
Boom.
trap would
Uh-oh.
Okay, another one. Okay.
Pushing his luck a little bit.
Warb just barely manages to get it stuck. This will be fine.
Yeah, a little slow, but not bad either.
Yeah, just because she's gonna have to make a slower cycle or reset the car because of the log.
I personally think resetting your car there is slower. Just barely making the railing.
I agree with you with the school bus's slow acceleration and how you will end up respawning your car on a incline. It feels very slow. That was a very nice
Dan
last car.
just deciding it's had enough and just yeets back to the other wall out of sight.
Optimal. Able to, I think they got ESS? I wasn't sure what she did.
I think they got ESS. Oh, that is a nice early drop for LP3. You can't ask for better than that.
Runners had very good Lenny pushes, and the edge was LP's. LP's was slightly better, and has ran away with the run ever since because of it. He saved like half a second there.
I mean, I don't know. They were pretty neck and neck all the way through Homer 1. Because, Warb decided to car bomb Smithers. Which
This
was
is true.
hilarious.
And fast.
Could you come get
Ooh, I don't like that.
Chief Wiggum's?
Gonna get it though.
Hello, Springfield.
Very nice.
Oh, LP3 getting pixeled. That fish said
LP3.
no.
You just drove into nothing. Unfortunate. You should try to do better next run. I've had that happen to me once. I think I've seen that happen to LP3 like 5 times.
I've had
I
that
don't
happen in VOD
understand.
too. I feel like
I
that
have
happens a lot in
seen,
VOD too.
I have heard LP claim his game is cursed.
It wouldn't surprise me. LP3 with communist fish.
Trying to pause for the wasp, doesn't get it.
Like, you gotta give credit to Warb. They are certainly trying with the wasps.
I think it's making a difference. I mean, they missed Vox.
They didn't
That
pause
one?
up for Vox though.
This is true.
What was your
And
pitch
something
change?
happened in Neighbors, I think. I don't know if she got Neighbors.
She hit the blue house, so she missed it.
Ah,
Savor your freedom, my cold-blooded friends.
LP was also practicing this coming up mission here, 3-7, before the race. See if practice pays off.
I need a ride.
Was it school bus or Mr. Plow? That was Mr. Plow. Oh, here we go.
For action.
Opting to restart to have more time.
I think restarting is the way to go, especially in a race format. It makes it so much easier. Definitely slower, but
Whatever's consistent.
yep.
Oh, I'm not sure about that. That looks a little
I
too
don't
left to
think
me.
it'll work.
I seem to be
No, with the Plow King it won't.
I think he knew it wasn't gonna work, so he tried to pick the bigger car. A for effort.
Lisa Simpson at your service.
I just feel like LP3 is doing it a little too far forward in my opinion.
Sweet.
That looks better.
Yeah, that's gonna work.
Please pick me up.
Oh, only half damage needs to do it
unfortunate.
again.
Don't imitate my
There we go.
Yeah. Warp also not getting some sort of fast limo here. Looking to get away. It's going to get away as well.
Oh, yeah, Warp had a chance to catch up big time there. Unfortunate.
Pretty decent damage, but still not enough for a one shot. Gonna just restart. Don't blame. Yo, Warp is not happy.
And that looks better.
Yeah, that
Nice.
is a lot better. Nice 4 hit. LP3 entering March with a 36-20. We're gonna see just how far ahead. Is Warp doing 100 boat jump?
That's gonna cost.
They are. That is... Sure, okay, that works.
100 FPS boat jump. Let's go.
I give up.
It's easy.
Chief Wiggle.
3707. So, LP figured out...
LP just parking in front of the donut truck.
Oh, that's getaway. Uh-oh.
So embarrassed.
You hate to see it, especially because he was opting to just play it safe, I think. And it doesn't even pay off.
I don't think they were playing it safe. I think they just didn't get in their car fast enough. Only had time for the backup strat, but just wasn't ready for it.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, you can still go for the backup closer to the fire truck. Where the crusty glass is on Warp's screen. But, yeah, that's probably the safer move at that point.
Marge walked off the car. That's why.
Also, the similar approach to how LP started the mission.
Definitely getting it a bit better than LP3 here, so they will be making some time up, which they really need.
Marge walked off the car. Okay. That answers that. My bad.
Excuse. I'll do
And the 10th drop. And get the Ven too. Why not? Or not. Okay, yeah, that's tried though. A for effort. C for execution.
You know, one thing I like actually doing is parking the Canyonero away from the lads and getting it in the car after the mission. Costs 2 seconds, but it's the bend.
Yeah, it could be worth timing.
It
Little
loses 2
things.
seconds.
I
It
don't-
loses...
2 seconds for... I don't know. I think the issue is spawning in wasps where you don't want to, and there's a wasp over there. I don't know.
It spawns... Oh, that's not good. Uh-oh.
You hate to see it. Also, before I forget to mention, LP missed the wasp in the trailer park, and his coins are already pretty bad. So I don't know how he's gonna recover that, but we might have to see something out of the way, like Flanders or something.
Depends on his coins, really, because did he get any neighbors? I think he got it.
He's gonna kick the Ven for extra coins. Nope, he's just gonna get it.
again.
Oh, get in the forward focus either.
Orb has hit and run. This might be a mission fail. This is a
Yep,
definite
that's
mission
gone.
fail. Yeah.
That, yeah, hate to see.
Especially with
Very
how slow the start of the mission was, that's probably like a minute. I don't think those are camera flicks of happiness, unfortunately. Having another chance at the wasp doesn't get it. Back to advantage LP, like probably 90 seconds to a minute now. Still not even halfway through the race though. Anything can happen. We have a cutscene that you can lose 2 minutes and 20 something seconds to.
That is true. LP3 could also miss Wolf's cutscene. That loses a fair bit of time.
You could always blow up the waste in 7-7.
That's also true. May not even get out of bounds. May lose a minute in 7-3. Speaking from experience, regrettably.
Whatever just happened? Hey, I know another dumpster's round here somewhere. I can feel it in my stank ball.
Or can I get a car bomb? Yes. Very lucky. That was funny. Also opting to kick the vend for extra coins.
They
And
want to
she'll
make
come
some-
back and get that vend later for the full 16 coins.
16? I thought it was
16 coins?
I thought it was
I think
15.
it's 16. Or maybe 16 when you hit it and get the extra coin and you get the 15 from it. Something like that. I don't know. A lot of the times when you hit boxes and vends, you get an extra coin. Because you like hit the side of it and then it breaks afterwards, depending on the angle you hit it at. Or maybe it is 16 coins. I don't know. How many coins, chat, how many coins do you get from a vend?
I thought it was 15. In the car, at least I thought it was 15.
Yeah, if you just straight up break it, you're not getting any extra coins. I thought it was 16. All of them, thank you. I appreciate the
Very.
input. I really do.
Yeah. So, Warp's
So we have
about,
2 answers, and the third one just says all of them, and the 2 other answers are 15 and 16.
so Warp is about 2 minutes behind at the moment.
2 minutes sounds about right from where LP is in the mission.
Yeah.
I should pay more attention.
Stop that nonsense. Oh no,
Well,
got
I believe
hound dogs in
that
here.
that is a poll.
Wombat.
That's not what I was gonna say. But
So, if I got this right, which I probably don't, LP doesn't do neighbors, didn't get the trailer park wasp, and spawned the barn wasp in, so he'll have to drive close to the school at the start of 4-5, or the school wasp won't have collision.
I don't understand the Warp's collision. I just drive and hope for the best.
I'm pretty sure with that route where you don't get Flanders, if you don't get the trailer park wasp, you can just not main menu warp and then not spawn the barn wasp and not have to spawn the school wasp, and then the school wasp will have collision. But I'm just saying what works for me. I'm not actually explaining how it works. What, like the wasp actors, and how 2 have collision and then 1 will spawn in that doesn't have collision, making the next one that spawns in have collision. Wasps don't make any sense. I just do what works. So if my theory is correct, this wasp will not have collision.
I love how you went on that entire journey just to end up saying wasps make no sense.
They really don't. Yeah, it does not have collision.
Opting to get it anyway, it's gonna lose a little time, but honestly, for... Is it 25 coins?
I should pay more attention.
I don't even know how many coins
yeah.
wasps give. It's 25.
Yeah, boxes 30, wasps 25. Ben's 15 or 16. We haven't fully decided.
Yeah, we're gonna
I can
go...
open the game. I can open the game right now and check if you want.
We can just go with 15, and on occasions it gives you an extra coin. How's that sound?
I'm gonna go check.
Wants to be right.
I just want to know.
LP3 getting failed conditions because he got stuck on a lamppost.
Oh no,
So that's actually going to bring a lot of the time that Warp lost back.
that is gonna be really detrimental. Like a minute closer now, no?
Yep, and suddenly we're close again. Warp is about 25 seconds behind.
Is there much of a RTA difference? No, surely it's more, right? Oh no, you're probably right.
40. LP3 talked to Nelson at 49. Warp, I believe, is going to be talking at 15. 24 seconds between them. Damn, I was close just from visual looks. I feel good about that.
Or having some slight issues. Yeah, but this is
I don't like this. I really don't like this.
This is a route.
Can we not do this, please?
It's a really good second drop for it.
It is, and at the same time, they can also get that in 4-7, and it's just so many free coins.
It's like, what, 20 extra? Something like that?
Why haven't we done that before? I mean, I suppose it'd be very risky if the sedan, like...
5-head.
I think the thing is because it's slower for 4-7, and not only that, it's risky if the sedan decides to drive very well, and traffic is in the way.
Yeah, I could definitely think of a few ways that could have gone wrong, but it ended up working out.
Oh yeah. Nice drop for Warp there.
Yeah, probably picked up even more time during that whole follow segment. LP going right at the shortcut for the slightly faster version of the escape. Nice floating pole. Trying to get the box there and missing it. So I think the box would have its full 30 coins right there because the area had been deloaded and loaded back in. They're gonna have to get it in 4-7 now or skip it. Yeah, I think so.
So we're gonna see entry times to the cutscene here. LP3 gonna have 48:22, 48:20 entry.
Maybe these will jog your memory.
This is Warp's In a Perfect World.
For the last
Right,
freaking
I'm gonna
time,
break
tell me
the Cola
about the
Caper
crab
vent in
circles.
Cola Caper and tell chat and how many coins we get.
23 seconds between the two of them.
Grandpa, what does this have to do with the crab circle?
Not a thing.
All right.
Where was I? Right. Now, the first time I rode in a water
And
car.
behind vent number 1.
Okay.
I got 16 coins.
That I'll have to describe it in
Damn it.
sepia tone.
Let's go.
Well, as I recall, it was sort of a cosmic kind of thing.
It is
Shaped
confirmed.
kinda like a planet
16
with an
coins.
old-fashioned radio antenna coming off it.
A planet with an antenna?
Next time on Char
That
Mythbusters,
sounds awfully familiar.
uh,
I think
going
it was at the
glitch.
Quickie Mart. That's it. It was on a bottle of pop. Maybe
I'm
that'll
not
jog
gonna lie for you. You're
Bart's
gonna say next time
memory.
on Mythbusters, the cosmic sort of thing.
What did I win? I had no idea.
what could we do with Char Mythbusters? What are some good Char Mythbuster ideas?
What is the hypothetical optimal FPS to play at? What the perfect time
But
would be if
it's
you...
gotta be like Mythbuster, like a myth that you can bust. You can't bust.
I'll do
What's the highest possible FPS? to
Is
play at?
5-4 Crash real?
Oh,
730...
but we know the answer to that already. It's not real.
Yeah, it's not... Yeah, no. So, I don't like Warp's coins. Considering the fact that Warp got half of Neighbors already.
I don't like either of the runner's coins. LP has 375 going onto the Quickie Mart roof.
I need a Long Island iced tea.
Warp has more.
But not much better.
Oh, and steady wins the race.
No, it's like 20 coins up, 10, 15, something.
One Wasp.
Pretty much.
We'll go with that.
Warp can still get a box though.
That is true. I don't know, just both of these coins look very, very bad to me. What on... Where is LP3 going? That didn't look right. Okay, Townsend, I've stopped getting Flanders lately, thank you very much. But we all know my philosophy of going into poo with 950 coins or nothing.
Baby shoes. Yes.
The Warb going to be skipping the Wasp? No, going to be getting the Wasp because it flew over. Would have skipped the Wasp and opted to get the second chessboard Wasp. Don't forget the cola can.
Yeah, whoa. Nearly making a big mistake.
But had she not had the Wasp fly over, she would have tried to get the chessboard Wasp in her car. But now it won't have collision, because getting that one on foot is not that slow. Same amount of coins. It's worth getting. And for the pole, just gonna miss it.
That's unfortunate. Couldn't stop the bite on the truck. Could have been good if they got off the truck, though. That is
Pushing
a bit
a
early.
little bit early, yeah. But
Decent damage.
Orb also gonna go for the pole.
No.
Also not gonna work.
Too far ahead of the truck. Pushing too far.
LP is just
I've got
slowly getting bits of damage. There we go.
much better truck.
I don't know whose first car is better here. I really don't.
Warps. Warps will be better here because Warp can just drive
Warp
full
is-
speed.
All the way back here though.
That is true. But
It's
Warp-
got to be pretty close.
Yeah.
And
Warp also wanting this box, but hit
Yeah,
being
the-
very, very high here.
Garbage truck would not let her forget about the box.
Nudging her over, just like over there.
Yeah, I didn't see if he got the roof box. I hope he did, for his coin's sake. Orb, getting it. He did. Let's go.
Okay, Warp's coin's gonna be fine. I think. I still think she needs the chessboard wasp though.
Yeah, that is the thing with getting the Quickie Mart
that is
gas station
late.
roof wasp. Yeah, that's not gonna work. He gives you the opportunity to get the chessboard wasp, but now you really can't. You need to just back up the second truck
Yep.
before it gets too bad.
So Warp's coins here aren't gonna be good at all. LP3, I don't even know if I'm much better to be honest.
The repo guys aren't gonna like that. Okay, Marge, stick to the plan.
And blows up. LP with a very
Nice.
nice third truck.
Yeah.
And also looks
Oh, that's
Pretty
nice.
perfect
That's
from
a
Warp.
free hit. Yeah.
now once again we got ourselves a close race. There was a 2-minute gap this level. Both runners had a mission fail, and now we're back to well both of them were close going into the level. Then we had a 2-minute lead by LP. Now we're like 30 seconds apart again.
Warp is very close to hit and run, and hit and run is not something they want right now. Ooh.
Pretty narrow.
Warp is fighting not to get hit and run here.
Probably gonna get hit and run at the end, but
It's
not
not going to make a
really
difference. in
much
the
of an
end.
issue.
Not even getting hit and run in general. That was close, yeah.
Right, LP brought back his coins a little bit, but they're not great.
700 coins entering up, who's certainly not great. I wouldn't be too happy with these coins, and Warp has the even worse coins. Oh my god!
Yeah, I think LP had. He might have picked up one of the Vens right at the beginning of the level. I didn't see. Either way, they're still passable.
Warp, LP3 got the sit and rotate bend.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So they're about the same. Both of them able to get the box.
LP3 does have better
third
coins
job.
here by about 20 coins. canceling
I
out
would,
the vent.
getting the vent early is a good idea. Or but gonna be pulling ahead by doing a different route, and then probably falling back behind at the end of the mission after buying American. It does feel good to be in the lead though, so maybe this is like a momentum thing.
Yeah.
Look over and be like, yeah, I'm winning now. Let's go. And then you get some momentum, you nail Baby Van, and then you pull ahead and you win the race.
I mean, that is actually an ingenious route there for Warp getting the rocket box early. This is gonna help redeem their coins.
I think the issue when that route first became a thing was the theory that it would cause the cola truck to go right more often at the shortcut where LP3's cola truck is now. But I think either flicking your camera back at a certain time prevents that, or it just doesn't make a difference. It just happens sometimes. I don't remember what the conclusion to that whole thing was.
Honestly, I don't think it really makes that much of a difference. The only thing is if the cola truck decides to drop the second drop very early or the first drop late, that can be an issue.
It could affect it. LP is technically in the lead, yes.
Yeah, because LP3 has
He's the
American,
funny cowboy hat on.
and as well also has timer lead.
Uh-oh. LP. Gotta get the
Oh
drop.
no, he's gonna fail!
Okay, LP is not in the lead anymore.
I think Tim's jinxed it. I'm not sure. I think Tim's jinxed it.
Oh, LP, he had to get the car bomb for the bit.
I respect going for the car bomb, but there are some times where you just need to accept that you can't get it, and failing the mission is, like, not a viable strategy.
I saw the drop and the car bomb, and the car bomb was just a little bit too far away from the drop, and he went for the car first and missed them both. So I was thinking, alright, he's gonna go back and get the drop, and he reversed and turned into the car again, and then from there it was kind of irredeemable.
Yeah. So, with the rocket box, Warp's coins are now pretty decent.
Did she get the box by the thing? No. Okay, yeah, it would not be fast. It's fast if you do early American. Yeah. Interesting. Could see another lead change. Anything could happen this level. It's Apu. Scary level.
Cutscene skip, armored truck. Never trust a snake can be a bit of an annoyance. Curator can be a pain in the backside. Warp getting pixeled is gonna be slow.
Yeah, that happens a lot there.
This little piggy can fail.
Still gonna be needing early hospital coins. So in this case, getting early American would have made a huge difference.
Okay, I'll be
At that
honest.
point, I'm just getting both boxes.
I don't agree with what Warp did there. In that instance, probably should have got the Wasp and the boxes and just took the L on it.
Well, I guess if you're already not getting the first Wasp, she's probably figuring, well, I'm gonna come back with car build for Homer and go for the Wasp in the box again. It's almost easier to get the Wasp if you can line it up with the boxes, because there's really no visual cue for that Wasp. It's kind of hard to visualize where it's gonna spawn in as you're driving at it without boxes being there. I think that's actually the train of thought.
Yeah, you're not
You want to be
wrong.
able to line up the Wasp for a second try at it. But yeah, you could also get it on foot and just kind of salvage coins. Not a terrible idea. LP
really
gonna hit
nice-
some items. It's got enough coins.
Oh boy,
Nice.
hello.
Not even close. And Warb nails Baby Van. You love to see it.
Warp, don't jump on your car, please. Oh, it's so slow.
Yeah, I do that there. I think it's faster to just get the Ven as fast as possible. You can mission warp as soon as the mission ends.
It's about a second slower doing it that way. LP3 having a very interesting Baby Van. Where are you going,
Yeah,
good sir?
I don't think he's gonna be too happy with this.
After that mission failed, definitely not. It's not even
He's not
dropping
getting
items.
drops, yeah.
300 horses of convenient.
No. Close. uh,
This is not good for my insurance. Oh, how unproductive.
I mean, it's
It's
not
going
the
so
greatest.
slow, at least he can just reverse, you know, okay.
Yo, oh, oi! Not on this channel.
Ooh, the fresh air is somewhat quickly. I have brought glory to the name of Naasa Prima Petalon.
Or we're going for the wasp a second time. Gonna just
Oh.
kick it,
I don't like this.
kiss it, resets
Gotta
the
get half the
car.
coins. Yeah, they're gonna just accept half the coins and
I
go.
think she got more than half the coins. Yeah, you gotta just go at that point. Not a mission you want to fail, and it's an easy one to fail if you get too risky getting a wasp on foot.
Wiggum is just so fast in this mission. It's very difficult to catch up once you're already behind. So, I don't like what Warp is doing here personally.
Yeah, I'm not a fan, but whatever works. It's just a little scary because a bad crash or two like that, and it can be a little scary like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm being honest, that doesn't even surprise me.
At that point, you're almost close enough. I think she probably would have, knowing that how long she's been playing the game. But she probably would have known to do this as a backup if she had the chance. But there's a backup where you stay at the corner of the highway and you're just close enough to Wiggum where you don't fail and you can just sit there and warp to the mission.
That is true. So, LP3 taking the lead once again.
Yeah. That's like
This-
the fourth lead change, maybe?
Yeah,
Fifth?
this
I don't know.
race has been back and forth, hasn't it?
Perhaps I should refrain from doing that in the future.
4 mission fails this race.
Yep, sounds right. 2 in Marge, 2 in Apu. Healthy. Thinking about more car bombs. Orb, just go, just go. Oh my god.
This is just between me and you, random object. Hurry up or my arranged bride will chastise me. Thank you all for coming. I'll see you in hell. Hand over you.
LP getting a favorable snake dive
Time I left this store,
beside the car,
pornography in the
saving
magazine.
like half a second. Huge.
Warp now doing it the normal way. And having a much easier time driving because of it.
Oh, I smashed my
Well, Wiggum isn't, but yeah.
for my insurance.
Yeah, I didn't see if he got a good garbage truck push or not, but considering I didn't see it, I'm just gonna assume he did. So how quick it happened.
He didn't get the new method, he did the ram into the back end of it to turn it around, and it was
Yeah.
pretty clean. It smashed into a wall but wasn't stuck along.
Apparently,
That-
Hefast is gonna win the race. I don't know. I don't see your name on the stream. Are you sure you're racing?
They have raced, they already won. That's why they're not here.
Ah,
Yeah. At sub 1 minute run.
P3 hopefully not gonna have any slips.
I'm not
Or
gonna
falls.
lie, I would get all of monorail with these coins. And I think that's what he's
That is
doing, but
exactly what he's doing, but he accidentally spawned in that wasp first. So he's gonna get the wasp and then get the rest of the coins. Right? Right?
I
No, he's just gonna skip it at that point. Okay.
yeah. Honestly, you might as well at that point. There's no point in going back for the other coins.
His coins are fine, but if he misses armor truck, if either runner misses armor truck, they're gonna have issues.
Yeah, they are screwed if they miss on the truck. It's gonna take more than a few car bombs to redeem those coins.
Whoa, no.
So, if I was LP3, I'd get this wasp and take the time penalty.
Yeah, for sure. I would also be getting this wasp. I think this wasp is equal to or slightly faster than getting the Quickie Mart roof in 4.6 in Cola Wars. Cola Wars? Like, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Just because that one in Cola Wars doesn't have a shield, but it's slightly more out of the way.
Yeah. And then you also gotta get the coins.
Yes, the coins are conveniently placed in this mission.
It makes no sense.
The coins tend to fall like around the weird tree on top of the Quickie Mart, and it's just awkward picking them up.
So, LP3 had a 128 final collection, and I think Warb is going to
Warb
Austin
sucked a
Powers
little bit. Yeah.
We've seen a few Austin Powers movements in this race, actually.
This is just between me and you.
We've seen 2 or 3
It's a good movie.
It really
Good,
is.
good set of movies.
Yep. Not even wrong. So, going to be doing that 6 seconds faster than LP3.
Empty. I am the victim of chicanery most
Quote Austin Powers.
Sir, this full
Get out of my swamp. Wait, that's the wrong Myers movie. My bad.
no.
That's the greatest combination I've heard yet.
Right actor, wrong film.
Still another great film, though.
Whoa, that was gnarly, dude.
Shrek 2 is where it's at.
You're not wrong. Shrek 2 definitely the best of the main line. I didn't think much of Shrek Forever After, personally.
Got the 4-1 sadly warp or warp
LP
armor truck for LP.
That works.
Looks fine.
Yeah.
Should
May
be
need to
fine.
adjust it.
It'll be fine. A 180 or 200, I'd be a little more skeptical with that.
Yeah, you're actually right. Yeah, you're right.
Is it stuck?
Yeah,
Oh, it is stuck. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
That
my
is- that
eyes
is not
weren't
great.
going.
I'm not sure how that happened.
I thought my eyes weren't going bad.
Oh. This is not. Oh,
Yeah,
did it get out?
it's fixing itself. It just needed a good knock. That works for Warp. Also get a car bomb, but
So I'm gonna say both of them are tied now, because Warb's gonna get a faster distraction on being on lower FPS.
may also
So we'll
go
have to
the
see.
other way as well, depending. No, oh yeah, they have one of the set and rotate wasps. I forgot.
Both of their coins are kind of bruh.
LP3
I'm
opting
not
just
sure. I think you can find faster coins to make up.
I
Putting
think
couple
LP3 is
objects.
taking whatever they can get their hands on at this point. This is back to being neck and neck. I'm so conflicted with these two.
This is a good one, as we predicted.
Like, both runners demonstrating their strongest points and keeping it near
Coins.
enough.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I said points, not coins. But close enough. I mean, this is definitely something that the two have to work on, is their coins, because both of their coins are absolutely abysmal right now.
Hopefully my store will not be robbed more than 4
Yeah, back to it within 10 seconds.
Charlie horse, Charlie horse.
So, if this was entering a poo, this would be completely fine. But considering the fact that they're entering part 2 where the Globex costs 600, I'm concerned for both of them.
You come back.
Actually, no, LP3 not so much. I didn't know he didn't have the core box.
Orb kind of needed that, and they both kind of needed that wasp.
No, LP3 is fine. He can just get
You can get
Lighthouse
the lighthouse.
Wasp.
You don't want to be getting the lighthouse wasp.
I know.
LP is not going to be happy with that.
And that's gonna have Warp take the lead.
Time for some road rage.
We'll wait till the mission ends. LP with a great backup.
Warp's going for the Wasp. Warp is going for the Wasp.
Understandable.
I know on 60, if that Wasp shoots out Bart, you can crash the game. I have no idea why.
Totally awesome.
I don't know if that works on other FPSs.
Hold our breath. Warp
that's
mashes and gets it. LP also mashing and gets it.
Both clean.
So that is. See when they start the mission. 2,
2, 12, 10.
11, 10.
2, 12, 12.
So they're like tied, pretty much.
Yeah, well, yeah,
We'll say they're tied for
Well,
lack
they-
of.
yeah. They are now because Warp reversed for the
Hey,
end.
Ronnie.
Yeah,
Hope that didn't break my memory card.
tied in the same amount of coins, pretty much.
I'm not sure if that's a
In
good
the
thing.
last 2 levels.
LP3 will be. They're both fine. Yeah, they're both fine. They just both get the box and they're swimming. Hit a few stuff along the way.
Nice one.
I don't think he made the fast cycle, did he? I just think he made a faster cycle, and Orb
Double ball.
was just a little bit too late because she got the vent.
Seeing double here for Krusties. Uh-oh. LT, have you been drinking again? Both of them opting for Lighthouse
Okay,
Wasp.
LP definitely didn't need it.
Neither of them needed it.
It would have been close. He would have been flirting with, if not definitely getting hit and run at the end of the mission,
Oh,
having
shit.
to hit objects. So now we can take the bit
Both
easy.
of them are on the brink of it right now, actually. We could see a double bust. No, both of them driving really well here to avoid hit and run. This really is crazy how
So cool.
close this actually is. Neither of them decided to kick Kearney
so-
either.
Advantage LP for 5 seconds, and
Barney.
advantage Warb 3 coins.
I mean, I'd take the 3 coins any day.
Oh no.
Neither of them axie grinding. Warp decided to get Studio A box. But I'm not sure about this.
It's probably the same amount of time.
For more coins.
I think Hondo Route used to get that box, probably at some point in this mission. Probably, I don't know. I'm kind of making this up. I would figure a Hondo Route would probably get that box at some point there.
Oh, my ovaries.
Right, someone back me up on this. I completely made that up, but surely that's happened before, right?
Neither of them getting
Oh,
mob event.
this is true.
That's a nice turn from Warp.
Gimme, gimme, gimme. Whoa, wicked.
Oh, he definitely didn't need to reset his car,
And how we're equal RTA again.
and it makes such a
My
huge difference.
God.
Sucks. I am the king.
You can see the difference it makes when it's so close. It's like a couple seconds ahead RTA and
Yeah,
now
I don't like Warp.
behind.
Yeah. So, what are you having for food?
Food?
Yeah?
Oh yeah,
It's the resident sleeper mission. What are you making?
I just ate pecans. I'm not hungry.
Ah, fair enough. Don't blame me.
Anything. We've had 4 mission fails. Anything could happen in this race. Even a fail here.
You're not even wrong anymore.
Eat asphalt, asphalt eaters.
I'm not eating cake this race. Maybe next one.
Want your cake and to eat it too? Oh no. So this is another thing that makes all the difference as well, is LP3 decided to follow Frink to the right, where Warp went through the log arm shortcut, and Frink is caught up to Warp's Frink.
I feel like it's just this mission is.
Oh
I would
no.
agree with you.
Eh?
It is kind of boring. This is the worst it gets right here.
LP3's Frink got stuck on a wall, which sucks.
We'll probably put Warp in the lead.
Yeah,
Things
no.
like that do make a big difference. The race this close.
Squeaky teen abuse.
We should start a poll. How many times do we think LP3 has said sick game to himself during the race?
Way too many to count at this point.
At least once. Warb, I think not Warb, but LP is going to be facing the wrong way. Bumps into Frink. Whereas Warb is finishing the mission.
LP3, you went for the card, you didn't get it. How?
Oh yeah.
This is an important mission.
We're looking like advantage Warb now by 9 seconds, I would guess.
I can't believe how much this race has been back and forth.
We're getting an event.
Yeah, it's a pretty smart thing to do. It helps coins. LP3 deciding not to get the mobster vend.
Didn't he already get it with the
No.
route he takes? Oh.
I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, someone. For Warp, this is going to be sketchy, but it'll work. And for LP3, this is also going to be sketch. Oh,
So it
is
could
it in?
still
It's
work.
in. It's in.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
skill. And Warb's got out. What
Oh
happened?
no!
I looked over and it... Did she do the thing where she turned like too hard into the strat and it just drove out? I've seen that happen a couple times.
Probably. So again, it's advantage LP3 again.
It's like you get the strat too well and the truck just drives out. It's like you turn a little bit too hard to the right while pushing into the strat. I'm assuming that's what happened because it looked like as clean as you can get it.
It's new enough
And it's
RTA
neck and neck
again.
RTA for like the fifth time.
I don't even know how these two are doing it.
Fine by me.
So Warb using the ESS from 6-3 and calling in the Globex a little bit too early, so the Globex fell on top of Skinner.
Do you think
Part of the
gonna
reason a
fail?
lot of runners don't go for ESS there. LP is a
I've-
lot of damage.
The thing I find that actually really helps. Oh no! Oh Warp! Uh oh!
I'll educate you a new one.
You could be redeemed, but at the same time, this is gonna be very. It's not gonna be redeemed anymore.
This will probably be 30 seconds, not much damage. Could
Full speed ahead.
see how well the
Eat my
backup
dust,
goes.
dust eaters.
No, she agrees. Nope. Shaking the camera back and forth.
Oh my god. So, advantage LP3 again. I don't even understand how the lead has been flipping so drastically in Part 2. I don't get it.
LP3 has been in the lead the majority of the run, and then something will happen like a mission fail or a bit of a skill issue, and it'll be back to even, or Warb will be in the lead by 20 seconds.
I'm gonna call it right now. I can see Homer 2, 7-7 ending with like about 2 seconds between them. I'm not even gonna lie.
I would like to see it.
That'd be so amazing. Or you know, like it's like less than a second between them.
Off for march.
Both runners having pretty good set to kills. Orb's hit and run meter is a little high, but typically it'll go down around this stage of the mission if you can avoid things.
LP3
Not as many peds to worry about.
LP3 having a nice ring of fire jump there, very clean. Going for boat jump
This is
here.
too cool for school.
Yep.
Probably.
Eat my dust, dust eaters.
Probably gonna need Krusty Lou.
Oh, down certainly.
But part 2 Krusty Lou is fast. I think if you're ever on the brink of skipping it like 330-ish coins, you may as well just get it. It's fast. Gives you the opportunity to maybe skip something in Homer 2.
That sadly does not work for Warb. Definitely gonna need Krusty there.
Unfortunate.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, she needs it either way with not getting FMJ.
Yeah. So LP3 will need neighbors regardless of if the aliens do get the beach box.
You
It just completely depends on whether he needs both boxes or just one.
Oh yeah, he can definitely skip neighbors with the box.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get more?
I wouldn't say be able to skip it until... Actually, never mind, I do.
that was totally awesome.
Thinking that in the scenario where you go into Homer 2 with 400 coins, I agree. You
Your history.
get a box because there's no point in getting 2. You save that like an extra second.
Yeah.
Or if you get the wasp, you can clear out neighbors entirely and just skip.
Definitely, yeah.
Either or, but getting the wasp is kind of not
I
all that consistent.
I thought when,
Stuff with that. Take
Oh, no.
no. Yeah, you just want to mission restart their warp. It's not worth trying to race against the car.
the world.
Give it up.
Doable, but it's definitely safer to restart.
Yep. Warp is
I'll
not
be
happy.
nailing the cutscene. Let's go. Really unfortunate timing. I gotta run to the washroom. I'll try to be fast. I'll let you take over for a bit. Sorry.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. So, LP3 opting just to get the one box here. You'll get Krusty Lou afterwards, or just get the Krusty Lou box.
Ladders, get- Let's see, I need something to board up the window. I know, board.
Krusty Burger box. My bad. Well, getting boat jump this time, but the alien car is chuffing it around the corner, and she does need to get the trigger. She's gonna fail. Yeah. Needing to restart again.
Oh,
Just opting to go the other way this time. I've had enough. I want to win. Screams Warb. This is something you really, really hate to see. It honestly would have been better to get everything in 7-1. LP3 having more than enough coins for zombie car, you can blow it up a good few times and still be able to afford it.
I think I broke something.
Warb getting,
Hey,
I believe a 4 pause.
sweet. Hey, I found my lost nut.
I wonder if we'll see
Where do
heat
we
here
go to see
from LP3. trust in Warp's comeback. I think it's gonna take LP3 to fail something at this point to come back. I'm not sure. Warp does have FPS advantage for 7-3, whereas I believe LP3 could just go for Yeet if he really wanted to or knows how to do it. I think he's just gonna follow the alien car though at this point. Especially being this far behind, I think it's a bit too late to go for Yeet properly. Yeah, just choosing to follow it. LP3 and 7-3. Yeah, you do have a point there actually.
Coming through. Reckless driving is my pet peeve. Out of control.
Warp having more than enough coins for
I'm bored of this
shit
level.
bitch.
Turn your face.
What? Oh.
I'm glad you...
Let's do this thing.
And we have 7-3 for LP3. I don't like that lineup at all. Yeah, you're gonna need to adjust that one. That'll... No, yeah, no, that don't work. Here we go again.
Oh, that was right into well.
Again, that's not a great
Watch out,
wall
crazy person.
attached there. Going to need to readjust one more time.
Go.
Yeah, he's gonna opt to restart the mission here, not really having enough health to keep on trying to sort it out.
I haven't
Oh.
returned. I watched the race on the toilet.
Nice.
Thank
LP3
you.
is struggling to get 7-3 here. His lineup is not too good at all here.
Crazy person. Well,
This is unfortunate. I saw the first couple lineups. They're looking
Oh,
similar to this one, just a little under the
honestly,
cage.
I'll be 100% honest, LP3's lineup is not the greatest and it is costing him a lot of time in trying to adjust. That should work.
That should be fine. But this is really close again.
Yeah, Freak needing a little coaxing, but does eventually get out. If Warp could get this first time, like straight up clean as anything, this could be a very close race. And honestly, Warp should have an easier time here with 7-3. That's a much better lineup. Although, was a little too far back.
alien craft. Now you just get out
Warp was a
of
little
the
too far back, got a little bit too much momentum.
game. Oh, it's something.
Boy, talk about
I like the...
nerd.
There, that's about right. Yep.
If I'm gonna kill those
Looks
tomfools,
good
that
as long as
works.
you're able to get onto the wall and it doesn't spit you off.
It'll get on the wall.
Should be fine.
On 100, that gets on the wall all day long. That turns...
Oh
sadly.
no.
So both runners have very unfortunate 7-3s here. LP3 just taking a decisive lead. That's a little bit too far back in my opinion. Oh, that's good. That'll go.
Looks good, a little bit to the left, but I don't know.
It's gonna get stuck, yeah. That might work on 60, but that don't work on 100. Yeah, no.
Ah!
That's
so
gonna drop down.
close.
That's gonna drop down. Yeah, bet too
Oh, there was a
fast.
chance at another comeback. I think it's getting hard again. LP with a very angled car park. I don't know. I
don't
hope
like
that
that.
works.
I don't like that from LP3. Warp is
It'll
struggling.
probably be fine.
Warp's starting to rush a little bit now. That could work as long as she goes right a little bit and not goes left.
And that park in general is more lenient on higher FPS, so whatever works for LP probably does every run. And if you ask him, he'll probably tell you the park is fine. It'll probably work.
It'll probably work, it's just I don't like it.
M-A-R-D. Just
Would have checked the park.
sweet.
Yeah, but at that point you're already out.
Yeah.
So
Warp finally getting out and being able to go to the tractor beam.
I guess if you're in the lead by that much, you can choose to just go in bounds and save a bit of time if you know
Synchronized
the park
running.
doesn't work. Going to be taking a coffin car. Coffin car? This is not a coffin car. Well, this car does hold coffins, but it's not a coffin car.
Ugly hearse.
Yeah.
Checking the park is cursed and can actually cost you the strat rather than checking it.
You can like push the car or something.
You can push the corner of the car ever so slightly and it can actually nudge it out of the possibility of being able to get it.
That was
Uh-oh.
interesting. I don't think there's any way you can salvage being at the wrong height here. I think he's gonna have to mission warp unless he kicks Snake and gets lucky.
Older boy told me to do it.
Oh, he kicked
Oh.
Snake and got lucky.
I think he's still
Okay.
too high.
That'll be
Nope.
fine.
Do this thing.
Warp not happy with their park, going to readjust. That's fine.
Like, out of my way, walking dude. Sweet acceleration. Bodacious.
So even with
Like
an inbound 7-6, I want to say this is still LP's to lose.
Definitely.
I dread him missing the strat and then restarting mission. Then I think it becomes a little scary.
And he's
Because he
going
can miss
for-
it again after restarting the mission.
That wasn't part of the
I
deal.
think he's safe enough to just go in bounds with a screw up here. I think. I think he's got enough time to win by like 20. So
LP3 would win if he went inbounds, but I think if he tries this multiple times and fails multiple times, it's going to be really, really close.
Let's do this thing.
that
But
looks
that
good.
looks perfect to me.
So that's
Bouncy Snake.
probably the
That's-
nail in the coffin.
Yep. That should be game. I don't think Warp pulls this back anymore.
I'm a lean
LP3 not even going to go for fast return, it's just going to just drive, and I don't even blame him.
We're getting some nice RNG.
I didn't like that getting into the coffin car, if I'm being honest.
But she didn't even jump. That was fine.
Yeah.
That's like the
Guys.
safest way to do it.
No, I thought that
Okay, that's a lot. Where'd you get that?
she got stuck on the coffin car trying to get back into 70s is why I thought that. I wasn't sure if she got back into 70s or the coffin car.
Ooh, the vibration tickling my feet.
And LP3's just gonna drive. Yeah, I don't see him losing this at all.
Yeah, I think he'll go for 7-7 out of bounds.
Quite possibly. It's not like he's gonna do him anything wrong. No, he's just gonna go back. Not even gonna try.
Sandwiches, flat Freddy. They cost 4 playing cards a bite. Get out of my way. Every
I
minute
think
might be my last.
that he kind of respects Orb enough not to mess about and like try to actually play well. That coffin car doing
sure.
a 360.
Look, we ain't going yet.
We're trying again. It's a little early.
Getting no bite here.
Has 30 seconds to pick up the waist. So she's going to have to nail this.
She has one more attempt now. She's
Yeah.
gonna restart.
I think still, in theory, could have got in the waist in time. It would have been hard though.
Could have, but if traffic got in her way, it would have just ended very fast. And at that point, there's just no point even trying.
I almost spilled my sundae.
And I do 100% believe that
Peter
LP3
Potato Pod.
is going to be your winner.
It's in the beam.
135.
135, 57.
Yep.
Dub in the books for Team Canada.
Nice.
Insane race.
That was such a weird back and forth race, though. Like, oh my god. That's a little too left.
It's good.
I was a little unsure about that last reset, I'm not gonna lie.
Imagine that, scared of some harmless nuclear waste. So very harmless. Oh, cut your fingernails!
That fortune
Very
teller
nice.
was right.
Yeah.
I do end up dying in a spaceship crash.
Gets it in the end. Maybe go for a super speedy? Looks like it.
Proud of you for rescuing
Yeah.
us all from that alien invasion.
At worst, you blow up the
Did that
waist
really
and drive
happen?
back,
I
though.
thought it was a bad dream after eating too many raw
Usually,
hot
at
dogs.
worst, she blows up the waist and just
You're the
drives back.
town hero.
Yeah.
This looks
Wait,
fine.
and the ninja
Okay,
babysitter?
never mind.
Was that real or a hot dog dream?
Hot dog dream. Dad, your fans want you outside.
Fans?
Yeah, like that.
She'll certainly need to
Oh, those
readjust
fans.
here. I do believe she'll be too high if she just tries to do it from here.
Oh, not sure
no.
what she bumped into.
She bumped into the side wall of the power plant. She was too far right.
At least our show was a success.
Why did we go to Earth Heaven when we died?
At least we
I'm
don't
gonna
have to sit
keep
through the stupid
going,
video
I
game
think.
credits.
Yeah. Makes sense. You want to keep going for DNF calculations. DNF calculations put you at a disadvantage, or if you
Yep.
do win some of your races and have a chance at moving on, and it comes down to averages, which a lot of the time it does.
That
'Cause
guy
you
deserves
only
such
play
a
3
rolling
races, so you're bound to be
evil.
tied with some
I
people.
never saw them during
You
the
want to have good
documentary.
averages. You don't want to be
Yep.
DNFing.
The other drones
It'll.
scuttle
I think
and
it's
run
designed to
like
give you a
What was
penalty,
the
but like a
difference
fair
between an
penalty.
associate
The
producer
calculations
and a
that we
producer
have
anyway?
for
If you ask me,
determining your
it's about
average
much
time when you
time
DNF.
exchanging
I think
all
Lambton
the
made the
time with
calculation
another.
thing. He is a nerd, so that sounds correct.
He isn't. So that sounds right. Wow. In all fairness, she's getting resets really fast. Out
Let's
again.
go. Resets again.
I
Super
wonder
speedy?
Clutch of primates.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Maybe. Aw.
Honestly, just she's going for it.
Yes.
What do Earthlings
Let's go.
do with these green credits?
They are used to control the rationing
No,
of
that's not
essential
super
items like
speedy, that's
food
just
and
regular.
toilet seats. Huh. If I get another memo from that
That's
guy, I
not super
swear I'm
speedy.
going to klutz.
I think you're right.
Yeah, no, the UFO would be in view
I
right
don't know.
now if it
I
was.
think the stream is lagging. It's just slow motion. Whoa.
Resets are funky.
It was a very entertaining race. Dub for Team Canada. Canada. Let's go.
Deciding to go. Not having enough time to try and continue. I believe this is going to be something like a 130, 141 high.
Can we
Personally.
just shout out some people that made this game in the credits? Like, okay, that name I can't pronounce. Jason Perry. Like, I don't think this game could have been made without him. Robert Gardner.
Oh, what about Steve Hung?
Steve Hong.
We got Susan Grode and Rich Moore.
Matt Groening, whoever that guy's probably not irrelevant. There's so many names on here. Who the heck is that? Did I even pronounce that right?
I mean, look, we have additional voice actors, story and dialogue. Like
Danny
these are
Elfman?
these.
Look at this irrelevant names. There's like thousands of names here. Why did I single out that one? No reason.
Like the
Who's
Simpsons
that?
theme song. Like you can't have the Simpsons without that.
I really have no idea what these
What do you mean? I just picked a random name.
Female cross-fertilization initiative.
I think Danny Elfman played at Coachella this year. It's so weird. He's like not a Coachella is like a you know, Coachella. Just smelly people with COVID go to watch a concert, and Danny Elfman is like a big band in movies and stuff. It's weird.
This guy was always saying,
Anyways, I'm getting a little off topic.
Warb ending
Jeez.
with a 141.30 and immediately ending stream. Don't even blame me.
Understandable.
special effects out of my
What I forget.
Don't worry about it, Warb. Like 7-3 is tough,
That was a great race.
and 6-7 is 6-7. All things considered, though, up until like midway, I'd say 3/4 of the way through Bar 2, that was neck and neck the whole way.
Is that a sock made of beans?
I don't know.
That might be the most cursed image I've ever seen.
What even is it?
Yeah, I think it's a foot made of beans.
That's all I want. That's the only question I have post
The
race.
more you know.
Well, that race was really good. LP, on average, you were in the lead by like 30 seconds to 90 seconds, and then you would make a mistake or fail a mission, and then Warb would bring it back and be in the lead by a bit, and then Warb would do the same thing, and it was like back and forth like that the whole race.
I'm not gonna lie, if Werb kept up with me until the end of Part 1, that was wild, because that was probably the best beginning game I've had.
Yeah, you were both like neck and neck. I think you were ahead actually. That
Got a
sellouts was
24.
really good.
I got a 24:38 Part 1, which I thought was pretty good.
Both
Yeah, that's
of you,
really good.
both of you had identical times leaving Harbor 1, and Warb was only 24 seconds behind you leaving Bar 1.
That's wild, actually.
Yeah, that was honestly insane. Like, Warb was going so fast.
Up
were,
until
like,
3-7, I was really happy with that run.
You were like 20 seconds apart, maybe, going into 4-2. I think Warb failed 4-2, and then you failed 4-5, and then Warb was ahead by a couple seconds at one point, I think. And then you pulled it ahead, and you pulled ahead in Cola Trucks, and then you
And then
failed
that's when it bled.
5-1
The
because you were
5-1
getting a
5-1
car bomb.
Yeah, 5-1 was 100% my fault. I laughed at
Yeah.
that. When it happened. But 4-5
And
was
then-
the dumbest fail that's ever happened to me. That was so stupid.
Had a bad baby van. Pulled ahead with armor truck? What happened? No.
My armor truck got stuck and I had to readjust it.
Yeah,
Oh,
Warb
yeah.
ahead with Armor Truck.
Warb
That
pulled ahead,
backup
and then you were like
curator.
even again?
That backup for Curator was wild. I did not expect that to work.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
that
lie,
was
though.
wild the whole way through.
The thing that amused me the most is you two must have passed lead between each other about 6 or 7 times in Bar 2 alone.
Second I failed 4-5, I was like, well, GG. And then I saw chat say that Werb failed, she failed 4-2, and then I was ahead by a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then I failed 4-5, but I didn't know she failed 4-2, so I was like, GG, it's over. And then
And
I
it
failed
was,
5-1, and I was like, well, I'm definitely done. And then chat's saying it's really close. I was like, yo, what happened?
So what happened at the end was it was still pretty close, and I think you were still in the lead by a bit, and then Warb had some issues with 6-7 and failed it once or twice even. I had to go to the washroom at that point. I think she failed twice. And
Yeah,
rough.
6,
And
7.
then-
She didn't make the fire ring jump, and then she
Yeah.
failed going for boat jump because the sedan just drove perfectly.
then
Yeah.
you left the door open a little bit with 7-3, and then
Oh
she
boy, I
proceeded
love
to
that
have like
trick.
the same split time as you.
Great trick. Love 7-3. Great strat.
So it was close the whole way through.
Yeah.
That bar
Came
2,
down to the last 2 levels.
that bar 2 was the luckiest stuff truck I've ever gotten in my life. That should
Yeah,
not have worked in
that
any
was-
stretch of the imagination.
That was very pivotal. You got the strat and didn't deserve it, and Warb got the strat so well that the
got out.
dump truck drove out.
I saw them saying Werb got scammed, and I was like, well, now I feel bad because I definitely didn't deserve mine.
Yeah, that was an interesting one.
The second I hit the
Yeah,
dump truck, I was like, GG, I'm not getting that. And then it drove in, and I was like, all right. That was fun. I was stressed the entire time.
as you should
Other-
be on Speed Simpsons.
Yeah, that Bart 2 was really good for me. And the ending of Homer 2 was really good. That was a really fast 7-6 for me.
Yeah, you did really well with 7-6. You got out near enough immediately.
That's the second tournament match I've won, but that's the first one I count because the other ASM tournament match I won was against Camden.
Why doesn't that count, huh?
You know why. Let's just leave it at that.
Okay. Well, GG's, both runners. I don't know if Warb is in chat. I would have
She
questions
was
for
in
them.
chat. I don't know. if
We
she left
are
or not.
dragging on a bit, but
I think honestly, Warb just wants to forget this one as fast as humanly possible.
fair.
Yeah, understandable. That was rough for both of us.
Well, thank you, both runners, and Guff, restreamer, and
Thank you, Guff.
co-commentator, and thanks Potato too. I like that guy.
He's kind of weird.
Hey.
We will actually be continuing very shortly as well with another race, Tyler versus EZSQ. ESZQ. I swear I can never get that name right.
Bye, guys.
Yep, take it easy, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
GG.